As roof coatings get more popular and more people start to ask about them, we're getting this question a lot about what do we think about roof coatings and whether they may be a good fit for your property and your roof. So we want to talk about some of the pros and cons with different types of roof coating in this video. And to start off with, we'll talk about really the two main types of roof coatings that exist in the marketplace today. There are others, but the two biggest types are going to be one is silicone roof coatings, which are extremely waterproof, usually applied in a white color. The other big one is acrylic roof coatings, which are highly adhesive. They'll stick to any type of roof and work really well on sloped roofs. Now, like I said, there are other types. There are urethanes, there's an eco-plastic product that we really like, but silicone and acrylic are the two main coating products. Now, when it comes to advantages and disadvantages of those products, let's dive into that. So on the pros list, we have up here we see they can withstand ponding water. This is limited to silicone only. I wouldn't say this much about acrylic. So silicones can withstand unlimited ponding water. So if you've got a roof that's a flat roof and there's areas where water tends to accumulate and stay for a little while, silicone is really going to be a good option for you. The roof membrane underneath is not designed to hold ponding water, so that needs to be gone within 2 days unless you have a silicone coating, and then the water can stay there for unlimited amounts of time. So really good benefit there if you've got a standing water area on your roof. Up next is UV reflectiveness. So when you coat your roof either with silicone or with acrylic, it's highly reflective, so those solar rays are going to hit the roof and bounce back off. Really nice benefit of either silicone or acrylic roof coatings. The third one here, cost effective. So with a roof coating, it's usually going to cost a fraction of replacing the roof, and many times you're going to get a warranty length out of this roof coating that's at least the same as what a new roof would be. Sometimes you can get an even longer warranty than that. The favorite warranty that we install with roof coatings is a 10-year warranty, and then you can get additional 10 years. After that first term expires, we'll come out and inspect it. If we need to put a thin layer on top, that'll get you another 10 years, and you can keep doing that for decades at a time and really get a long time out of that roof. So the cost effectiveness, sometimes a roof coating can cost half as much as what a new roof would cost, but it's going to last you at least the same length of time. So it's a fantastic option for cost effectiveness. It's going to give you a smooth roof surface. Now this is really nice because in Colorado, that's going to allow snow to slide off the roof much easier than if it was sticking on the roof and potentially causing a leak that way. So a smooth roof surface is also going to benefit you because it'll be resistant to mold, mildew, and roof staining. So having a smooth surface generally is preferred to having a rough or granulated surface on a lot of flat roofs. So then up next is energy savings. And this a little bit ties back to the reflectiveness, but it is a distinct benefit because, well, the reflectiveness is going to mean less heat is going to enter the building. That UV ray is going to bounce back off. You're going to run your air conditioner not as frequently. So really nice benefit in terms of energy savings that you're going to get from these roof coating options that we have. Flexibility of application. One of the best things about a roof coating is we can apply that to nearly any type of surface. Now there's going to be we may need to put a primer down on your roof to make sure that either the silicone or that acrylic material sticks. We want to make sure it sticks down. And in some cases, that means we need to put a layer of primer down before we put any coating down. And no matter what, we always need to power wash the roof first. That's always step one, is we need to make sure we're working with a clean roof surface to make sure we get maximum adhesion to that roof. And then finally, on the benefits side, this maybe should have been number one, but it saves landfill space. Really, really important when it comes to what your roofing options are. When you're tearing off a big commercial roof, man, that's just dumpsters full of material that we're taking off to the landfill, and sometimes that's not avoidable. Roofs do need to be replaced when they need to be replaced. But if we can coat the roof and extend the life of the roof for 20, 30, 40, 50 or more years, that saves landfills from unnecessary waste. You know, and we're very conscious of that at Sol Vista Roofing, where we've been made aware that up to 30% of landfills is from construction debris. And roofing is a major contributor to that. So if we can avoid piling on our landfills with unnecessary roofing waste, we would love to coat the roof if it's a good candidate for that. And likewise, this is not listed here, but another benefit for a roof coating is that the building is not disturbed. With a re-roof, we're gonna have to tear the whole roof off. We may need to close the building down for a day or two to do that, and access is gonna be limited. With a roof coating, most of the time that the occupants of the building, they don't even know that we're there. It's a very quiet, unintrusive process. Now, in the spirit of full transparency, what's on the other side of the spectrum in terms of disadvantages or cons to a roof coating? So one of them, at the top here, dirt can stick to these materials. So we're gonna coat the roof. It takes about an hour to cure, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes less, but it's waterproof in an hour. Over time, you know, that cures really good. It's gonna keep you waterproof, but dirt grabs onto those coating products. And so you may notice that it looks kind of dirty. You know, it's a white product usually, either the acrylic or the silicone is gonna be a white product. And then when that dirt sticks to it, it's like, oh man, it doesn't look so clean and bright any longer. Well, that is one of the disadvantages that goes along with all of the landfill savings, cost savings, and flexibility of use. Most of the time, it's deemed worth it anyway. But we always like to share all of the cons of any given solution. Ponding water is, you may notice right here, we've got ponding water as a pro and also as a con. So I'll just clarify that. Over here we're talking, it can withstand ponding water if it's silicone. Acrylic coatings cannot be left to withstand ponding water. Over time, because acrylic is a water-based product, the water will eat through it, and then wherever that ponding water is occurring, a leak can definitely begin to occur right there. So acrylic coatings are fantastic as long as the roof has some built-in slope to it. For example, metal roofs are a great candidate for acrylic coatings. Finally, the reflectiveness of these coating products is not permanent. So usually it's gonna fade over time, and that's why we always recommend that you have an annual roof inspection, so your roofing professional can come out and say, hey, we're thinking that we may need to recoat this in 3 to 5 years with a thin layer. That way you get that waterproofing benefit and also the reflectiveness benefit. So that's why we recommend those roof inspections. The reflectiveness is usually not the main benefit of a roof coating, but we do like to maintain that whenever possible. The fact that it's not permanent is just the nature of that roofing material. It's the same for membrane roofs like TPO, the reflectiveness is not permanent. So with this, you know, we just apply a thin top coat to get you another few years of reflectiveness out of that. So thank you for taking some time to learn about these roof coating options and the pros and the cons. If you're in the market for a roof coating, contact Sol Vista Roofing.